do you work with appointments or more walk-ins? Oh, that's a really good one, because if you do work with appointments, it means that the barbers that are there, they already the clients will be booking with those barbers because they already know them. We'll be having less walk-ins, maybe to
Mm-hmm.
uh, spread. How you would say, divide, spread,
Oh,
or
I mean, if they have walk-ins, how they
they
distribute
distribute
the
with the other
walk-ins?
barbers.
Yeah, there is good and bad on both business model, right? The walk-in business model, what is good is you're gonna have a high number of walk-ins coming every day, so you know you might have clients if you're just starting. But the bad thing is that usually walk-ins come all together
At night
at night at
after
the
4,
busy times.
and all barbers are booked, and you still lose client. You still lose walk-in.
Yes, because then you cannot serve two clients at the same time. And then you have four people waiting. You can only cut one or two. So, and then during the day, you're just there waiting for clients. So that's the bad side of walk ins. Now, the appointment, as you said, if you're just starting, in the beginning, it might be a little harder to build a clientele because then, as you said, the other barbers already have their clients, they're already booked, and there's not much walk-ins coming in the door. But over time, appointment is better because then you have more
In long
control.
term, yep.
Yeah, you have more control in the sense that your client wants to book the appointment for night, and then you're not available because everybody wants after 4 or 5. Then that client will start making himself available to come sooner at lunchtime, early in the morning, and then you fill your whole day with clients. So in the long run, appointment is
Appointment is better.
better. Yes. But it's important to ask how that shop works and to see their strategy. If it's more walk-ins, if it's appointments, how does it work? And there is another question, very important question, how they distribute the
The
walk-ins.
walk-ins.
So they will give priority to the new barbers that just started and are building a clientele, or they're gonna prioritize the older barbers. How it's gonna be?
How many new barbers are in the shop? Because there's 3 new
Yes,
barbers, and then the walk-ins needs to be distributed
between
equally
three.
between 3, so you're not the only one anymore.
Yes.
That's how important to know.
Yes. So walk-ins or appointments, and then when there are walk-ins, how this is distributed? Who distribute the walk-ins? Is whoever is available cuts, or there is a hierarchy? How does it work? Make sure you ask.
One good thing about appointments too is because it doesn't put pressure on you to serve tons of clients like fast, because now after 4 you got booked up but you didn't make money all day, so now you have to rush yourself
Yeah.
and make more money to compensate all the day that you were free and sit in your chair. So by working with appointment, the client will be forced to book whenever you are available,
Correct.
right?
They either they or if you're not available that day, you have to come the next day. But then it's more organized. And honestly, Tico Tico is sure
Oh my
it
gosh.
was a mess because I don't know how he could handle,
How can
honestly.
no, but the pressure was too much, remember?
Because what he would do was clients that called, he'll book the appointment in his agenda, paper and pen. But then other clients would call and say, "No,
Or
please, please, I need a
or send me
haircut."
messages on different channels like Facebook, Instagram,
And then Tico
WhatsApp.
would be like, "Okay,
All of
whatever,
them.
come." And then there were the walk-ins. So he was cutting one hair with 5 other guys looking at him and like, "Tico, I'm next, right? Why is taking so long? You booked me for 5. It's already
You work under
5:30."
pressure.
And then the walk-ins, and then there was situations where
They, I
they would
for,
fight.
I forgot the one that sent me message yesterday. I didn't book the appointment, even like write it down their names, and then show up and say, "Wow, that guy booked an appointment.
And
I'm
then
messed up now."
Tico was there
Say, "Wait
trying
over
to
there, wait."
rush. All people watching him. It was crazy. It's not
So
nice
much
to work
pressure.
with that
It was
pressure.
unhealthy. For me, it was unhealthy.
Yeah.
I was about to blow off.
It was
Can't
a
even
lot of
imagine.
stress. Imagine you're there cutting and then there's 4 walk-ins looking at you and they're like, "No, I'm next. I'm next." And then they're fighting and then they're like, "Oh, it's taking so long. I've been here for 40 minutes already." It's crazy.
and there are another people calling, and you have to book them as well. Wow, that's crazy.
That's a little messy. So working with appointments, it's much nicer than walk-ins, but of course, it's just our opinion. That's the way we run our business. It has been working really well. We love the organization. We love how we treat each client on time. The barber doesn't have to rush. They have their time. There are no clients complaining that they have been there waiting forever for a haircut. So it makes our life
And,
much easier.
and make the barbers more secure too,
Mm-hmm.
because when they look at their agenda in the phone, what's gonna happen? All the clients are booked throughout the week, and they
Yes.
know those clients that are coming. He knows he's prepared. Like, whoa, I'm not gonna be like here wasting my time. So that's really good in long term for
It
barbers
brings
too.
you certainty of how much money you'll be making that week because the
Yeah,
appointments are already booked. Of course, people can cancel or reschedule and things happen, but you have a sense of how much money you would be making that week.
exactly. Anything else to add? It?